Alright guys, here we go with a live look at the Winds of Change DLC for Regiments. So a question I get occasionally, particularly in the last couple of streams I think, was what do I play when I'm not... What other games I play other than the ones that I cover, and this is legitimately one of those. I am a fan of Regiments, and they have a new DLC, so yeah, let's go check it out, yeah. Unfortunately, the new maps are still not in the skirmish mode, but we will play with some of the new units. As always, gotta make sure I can see your comments and everything, so here we go, should be able to see your comments now. And of course, the featured stream in this, the featured print in this stream is the Volvo S60 and Cat. So, big fan of Volvos. They always made just glorious designs, and here you have two in one. You have the awesome car and a very cool cat, so yeah. The links are all in the description below. Now, let's get right into Regiments, and hello Exim. So as you can see, here are the rules we have: high lethality, accuracy untouched, damage also high damage, high area damage, suppression touch, range increased, time limit 30, and yes, so I'm playing as the French. I do have the bot playing as Canada. Those are both new DLC units, and we also have here the hostiles play as Czechs. So yeah, I am very much fan of this game, and often just to mess around. So one thing I often do is just pick a regiment with many anti-air units, many artillery units, and just place them somewhere tactically, and just take, and you know, just let the bot do the main fighting and just take the supporting role of taking down every single pin they see, and yeah, it is satisfying. It is just satisfying, so let's begin, and here we can have a nice look at the map while it is clean. So it has some pre-made damage. We have some pre-made burning tanks. A crater here, but otherwise it is very nice, quick, clean. European farmlands, some towns. And they are going to get transformed very, very nicely. Not a game heavy on physics, but a game that is, in my opinion, quite responsive and has quite a great deal of focus on the aftermath, which is, yeah, so huge focus on the aftermath. I'll try to make just concentrated attacks, so I have some heavy tanks, I have anti-air. And once they begin taking damage, I'll just have them be retreat. And then hopefully this attack will work. The bot will do its thing, and yeah. Enemies still aren't taking any of the points, and I'm just gonna... Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna bomb them. Alright, so bound by tank question, the biggest things added in the DLC. There is a new game mode, which I'm not playing in this stream. There is a new game mode with some continuity. There are new units, and there are two maps which aren't available in skirmish mode at the moment. So the biggest thing is the new game mode. Alright, yeah, so let's... It was taken down. And there's a whole bunch of new units. There are new factions. I'm playing currently as the French. There's also a Canadian faction, and someone else, I think. Also new units for existing factions. Oh yeah, man, I am a fan, I am a fan. I'll definitely be covering Broken Arrow, whatever it has. I'll have those guys retreat. Yeah, they're not. They have the tank retreat. Yeah, those two have no chance against them, so I'll have them GTFO and you GTFO and just go somewhere, there is basically no chance we can withstand this, but maybe with a few bombs we can oh yeah. This poor fella, oof, yeah, yes, so I was gonna go concentrated, but then my guys get wrecked. But here comes sweet revenge. Oh yeah. Do have a new task force as well, so yeah, we have some tanks here, we have some infantry, and we have the anti-air. Oh yeah. As I was saying, anti-air is one of my favorite things, and hopefully we'll be seeing many planes go down in this stream. So I think the previous anti-air unit, I think they managed to get away. I think, yeah. We can have them, and I'll collect a small task force, and hopefully we can be a menace to the Czechs over here. I'll get some infantry there as well. And if you haven't watched the review, so basically, oh, the vehicle Rex will stay. So the dead guys, they'll vanish, but the vehicle Rex will stay. The vehicle Rex and those burned grad marks. There actually is a new feature of decals. I think they do vanish after a while, but just to spice things up a bit. And do we have any plane go down? Do we have any plane go down? Please, please go down. Nah. I'll deal with your questions in a bit. Oh yeah, in the meanwhile, my tank is getting absolutely wrecked here. Yep, I do want to get those guys. And there goes my anti-air. I can still make it, he can still make it. Nope, he couldn't. Oh man, poor thing, poor thing. Alright, so is the Leclerc tank in? I'm not sure, I have no idea. I'm not familiar with European tanks. I actually have no idea. And as for cool guy's question, as for terraforming, no, there is no terraforming. What you do have is basically burn marks, there is deletion of grass around the point of impact. This was an emplacement. And the cool thing is that the burn marks, I think all of them, big or small, will stay throughout the entire game, so I have showcased a clean field at the beginning. As you can see, we're already getting some mass over here. And it's gonna get quite fun. Oh yeah, so the thing about this game, you can watch the review for the full details. I have covered it it has some really cool features, but there is not much physics here, but there's not much physics here, but there is a great deal of focus on the aftermath, and those are just... oh man, yeah, oh shit, yeah. Can those guys do much against... can they... do they have any chance against them? But yeah, so here we go, do we have some downed planes? Do we have some downed planes? Nah. They managed to get away. So it seems like all of my friendlies are pretty much here. I'm basically alone against the attack, so I might as well just join with the friendlies, I think. I'll probably lose less troops with this. Yeah, so you do kinda have it. You do kinda... Kuga, you do kinda have this. You will see just turn into a... quite a messy location. As I was saying, not a great deal of physics, but we do have permanent wrecks, we do have permanent scorch marks, and there is actually a pretty cool feature for building and object damage to have, perhaps some here. So as you can see, you kinda will have it, it's kinda gonna get chipped away at the impact and around it, and it is quite cool. Not many insides, not much of a focus on the insides, but all this chipping will happen at and around the point of impact, so it's basically, I imagine, some kind of a shader. As you can see, no insides, entirely empty barn, but it does look pretty cool with the buildings and the objects. Hivex, yeah, I am very much a fan of this game. So, we do have an option for a new fire team, and once again, do 1-to-1 with the anti-air, and just gonna be bringing absolute hell up on their planes. They would regret being born, basically. So I think 3 of those against anything that flies is going to make them very, very sorry. And they missed. Oh yeah, so the planes probably have, but we do have some artillery raining down on my tanks, and I probably want to get them fixed actually. And what can I perhaps... artillery in the meanwhile? Probably Delta. Let's get some infantry in the mix, and here we have still all still alive. Oh yeah, there is definitely no fire spreading feature. To be honest, kind of a rare... it is pretty rare to have realistic fires in games. But definitely would be cool to see, and perhaps we can sneak in and capture a few points. They don't seem to be too much nearby. Can even use the anti-air for this. Where's my infantry support? I'll probably get some more, because why not? Not actually, I'm gonna risk it. But capturing points does very much matter, and let's see if I can wreck the emplacements. Oh yeah. You do have actually the partial chipping feature on trees as well, as you can see, so most of it's scorched, but on the edges you do have still some leaves. This one also, as you can see, is partially scorched, partially here. And those guys are gone. Yeah, that plane doesn't mess around. Let's see. Already getting messier, but still not seeing too many downed enemy planes, which is an issue. I need to address, and I do want to actually have my anti-air hide in the woods. Yeah, so it isn't quite dynamic 3 damage, but it is a pretty cool shader that... I think it is a shader. But it is quite cool. Alright, yeah, so we finally have, I think we have a serious anti-air showing, and there is a good chance of this guy going down. Come on, please, 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 yes! Yes, 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 yes. One of my favorite things in this game. Particularly if he hits into a house. Which, I mean, you know, we have a chance, so we do have a nice town right over here. Is waiting to get struck, absolutely. Oh yeah, so we have more planes here, and yeah, we do have one more going down. And he won't make it down. He even begins. Oh yeah, he's almost out of ammo, so I do need to recharge him basically. Let's see, yeah, so we have some tank losses, and yeah, just GTFO, absolutely GTFO. I probably need to get them all together over there. And how's my infantry? Yes, so my infantry hasn't seen too much action, but it's kind of like a cat chasing its tail, I think. Yes, so we do have. Alright guys, so we apparently have a feature of a cat chasing its tail. Right here in Regiments. That is kind of awesome. And helo going down. Oh man, yeah, the helo wrecks are just bad, like, guys. The planes are okay. Our defense is bad, okay, but the helo wrecks are just ugh. Okay, do we have any more of those? Alright, I'll get those guys and basically prepare a task force over here to go in advanced. Alright, yeah, so as for your question to Half-Sword, yeah, I have been following the development closely. I have seen a few early previews from Galaxy even before they were publicly put out there, and yeah, like, it is coming along just beautifully. They are working on something very, very advanced, and yeah, seems like we're getting an indie Dead Island 2. It is really gonna be like Dead Island 2 tier, as it seems. And that is awesome. let's get those guys over here and have them engage whoever the hell we got here. And if we have too much trouble, we're just gonna be... Alright, so now I do have the means for that, so yeah, let's watch the... You know what? You guys deserve a town wreck showcase, so let's go right for it. Here is the clean town, and here we go. Oh yeah, right in the building. Not seeing any enemy unit burning yet, but we still might. But definitely scare them. And as you can see, like, you do have all those bits be chipped around the point of impact, and you can have it on the car, so you can't... But yeah, so you can actually even kind of see it, so there is a bit of a scorching on that yellow car, which is seriously cool, like, right at the point of impact you have, like, that kind of an effect, and... Yeah, and as you can see, like, this car, it isn't a pre-made thing. It got scorched right the part of it that was exposed to the explosion, which is seriously cool. And do we have anything else impacted? And by the way, I think I've been talking about in a few reviews is a texture of wrecks on the ground, so even if you can't have like a great deal of permanent physical debris, you can have a texture right around where a place was hit, and here we have this, and yeah, I think it is quite glorious. Very much a fan, and let's see anything else that we can see from this town shelling. No, I think that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, and let's see how are my units. So anti-air guys are alive, but I do want them to get fixed before they proceed. I do have a task force over here. Probably want to do some capping. And blast deserving with the Jaguar. Alright, let's see about the comments. Yeah, so when it comes to body damage, probably won't be as smooth or as beautiful as that I went to, talking about half sword, but it is gonna be a quite an advanced system, as it seems. And yeah, you're probably gonna have just a better experience of the overall thing, and if they think they can show me from here and I won't respond, they got something else coming, and I do wanna see if I can actually get a few this time around. And also showcase a transformation of a nice green location. Alright, yeah, so that one was kind of in a sweet spot, and nah, didn't get anyone. Probably want to have my task force be all together, pretty much. And we'll go, hopefully we can advance, or at least keep the positions that we have. Seems like we're gonna win, but you never know. They are being shot pretty heavily here, and I can help those guys out. Get their emplacements and let's see. Oh yeah, so the emplacements are for the very least hit. I think they're down, and are my planes alive? Yeah, one guy is alive. Second one has also managed to escape. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Alright, yeah, so they're going for Delta, and I'm gonna go. Just gonna go very heavy on them. Oh yeah, so they will be regretting this. I have a chance to get many of them. Oh yeah, so oh yeah. They definitely have some losses. My planes seem to escape. Yep, so they have some losses. They should be able to, so I'm gonna go for Echo, so I'm gonna go... Opa. Do we have any planes going down? Yes, yes, we do have a plane going down. Beautiful, always beautiful, and but we'll crash. Not too far off from his body, actually. We do have a napalm strike here. But overall seems to have repelled pretty much everyone here. We've gotten whoever they had here. Yeah, so the emplacements are entirely gone. Awesome. I'm gonna be preparing a new assault. I'll probably make the next one be longer. I think I'll go even for a 60 minutes, probably. And see just how messy I can get this bloody thing. Yeah, no, I could have 3 minutes left. We are going to win, so definitely much messier than what we had before. This kind of small farm town, huh? Barely got anything. Almost entirely clean. Was bombing here and what was it here, or it was a bombing? Where was I shelling? Anyway, pretty messy aftermath, but I do want it to get messier, so I'll go for a longer battle next time. And we'll have a second instance of a cat chasing its tail. As you can see, a majestic beast.
Zone capture.
I believe it is the second instance. Not the same one. Really kinda wish I could change the rules mid-game and have this fight last longer, but hey, I'll just go for the next one. Maybe I can take down one more plane. So what do we have? Aha. So I think I'll just repel the rest attack to maximize casualties. Yeah, so they have plenty of air defense here, that is an issue. And we have been able to escape, as it seems. Nope, wait, someone has been going down. I think it is a plane of mine. Something's gone down. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, plane for a plane. And someone is being just absolutely wrecked here. Oh yeah, so that can be a pleasant experience. And as I was saying, all the vehicle wrecks stay, all the scorch marks stay, and yeah, like, I very much like the vehicle wrecks. Except for the hero ones, they are just ugly as hell. Like, the plain ones are okay, not tremendously amazing, but they are okay. But the hero wrecks are just what the hell. So let's see, you managed to inflict. I have a better KDR, so there's that. I'll go for a different map. I think I'll go with the same units, but different map, hopefully with more towns. This one seems like it might have more towns. And I'll go for a longer game. Alright, so how should we proceed over here? So I think okay, we have some hostiles on the right side, probably I think I'll begin here and we'll go from there, and yeah, just a nice combined attack. And yeah, we do have plenty of towns here, we have some industrial areas. And a mostly clean town. I do like it when we have those right in the center of the action. And the AI is gonna be going, not sure where. Probably good idea to go for the emplacements. have those right out of the way as soon as I have the Jaguar rockets, before we have too much anti-air stuff going around here. Have this menace be read enough.
Zone captured.
They have their attack order, and I'll be sending the air support pretty much as soon as they're spotted again. Yeah, so it was kind of tempting. And the AI went for the temptation and did not pay off. So we do have a friendly plane going down. Which is a body shame. There's the emplacements, come on. This thing's gonna, I think it is an anti-air emplacement, and yeah, it's gonna be a good idea to have this thing go. Is it emplacement or do we have units here? Ah, infantry, so the emplacement is over there and the infantry is here. They have been bugging my... Yeah, so perhaps to direct, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get them out. Oh yeah, so definitely to direct. We also have artillery raiding over here. But I'll give them some of my air support, and hopefully it's gonna make them shut up, basically. Yeah, so we do have some infantry again, we have some APCs here, and they gotta go down. No risky move, but we need more points. The enemy currently has more, and it is an issue. It may cost me this anti-air, but you do what you gotta do. Aha. So currently I can be the menace. Nope, nope. Oh yeah, so went. Oh yeah, so this is gonna be probably gonna end badly for my anti-air. Oh yeah. That was a mistake. And they have survived. Those guys are getting depopulated. So yeah. Seem to have our small anti-air guy go against a huge wave of theirs. Oh yes, so can even make it out alive. Poor thing. Alright, yes, so definitely have to regroup somewhere else, and the AI mates have been going in a entirely different direction, which is an issue. So I have to pretty much regroup everyone over here and advance with more, basically more people. And I still want to rid myself of this emplacement menace, so I'll have an attack here. And yeah, I think we got we solved the emplacement issue, so that's nice. And yeah, we'll have an enemy plane going down. Here is the crash site. As I was saying, the Rex aren't the best, but they will do. And you do have, once again, the partial burning of trees. I think it's basically a shader. Right around the point of impact, you do have vegetation is gonna be gone around the point of impact. And the scorch mark will also remain permanently, which is very nice. And here's my air support, and let's see what that does, and yeah. Very decently successful, and do we have plane going down? Do we have... Oh yeah, so it was the working of the AI teammate, and I think it's gonna crash right in the forest. Nah, close. As I was saying, the planes going down are very satisfying. Just doesn't make it out, and will he survive? Will he survive? Get him, get him, get him! Yes, we are being actually, in terms of points capturing, we're not doing well, so we have repelled some attacks, but we do have some pretty big issues here, so do need to get it all together and go for some conquests, but it isn't too late. It just began, so we can still very much do it. And he managed to escape. Let's look at the aftermath of that. So yeah, we do have some burned cars, we have some wrecked APCs, and as I was saying, I do very much love the partial burning feature and the partial chewing up feature. Very, very cool stuff. Perhaps we can even advance. So they actually seem to be doing well. Even hitting them pretty nicely. So but now they are being shelled, so I do have to get them the hell out of there. Got a plane down. Some units in need of therapy, as it seems. Yeah, I think I'll go with what I was planning at the beginning. I'm gonna go from the right. I have pretty much everyone go in that direction and hope for the best. Once everyone recovers, we're gonna be hitting this side. So the AI is going in that direction. Gonna be going from rightwards, and might even be in time for the new objective actually. Yeah, I'll probably have a better chance of capturing the next objectives. Let's look at the situation. So yeah, quite a bit of craters, quite a bit of burned wrecked vehicles. Some currently burning. That effect doesn't last too long, but we still have quite plenty of them. And then we do have to fill it up with even more wrecks, I believe. So yeah. Which we very much will. big oof. I'm pretty much preparing for an offensive on the next objectives, and I do have a whole bunch of units here. And then we have some chewed up environments. This used to be a nice garage. I do absolutely love the aftermath in this game. And here we go, so I think we actually have a pretty good chance of getting them very well now. We're basically already here in the objectives.
Zone captured.
Okay, we are absolutely doing it. We are absolutely doing it. Oh no. There he goes. Yeah, that is a shame.
Zone captured.
And just to ruin their day, so they're going pretty much in this direction. I need to have the anti-air guys regroup. I will say it is seriously fun. I'm really enjoying this. So far doing not too badly. Managed to have a pretty nice offensive on their positions, and I'll try to clear them over here and advance to Delta and Charlie. Alright, so how should I go about this now? So, still have those guys over here. It might be kind of the sacrificial lambs, I suppose. Or have them, yeah, just have them retreat. If it is at all possible, and prepare a new assault. I think probably from this direction. Some tanks, some marines, some anti-air. Should be getting the job done. They are giving their heroes some trouble. Which is always a good thing, and I still have some artillery going from this direction. And always a nice prompt for a strike. And they view the aftermath. Aha! So this one seems like a pretty good hit of where I saw them shooting from. But no burning machines that I can see, and I think I mainly scared them, I suppose. Which also has its place. Those guys are being a nice menace to our enemies, so that is always a good thing, and I'll give them some air support. Those fellas should be going down. I think even both. Yes, promised you both, and here we go. They're tuning at least one more crater I can see there, so there one goes, there goes the second one. Oh yeah. Right, a forest crash. Some deforestation. I think this should do just fine, and let's see the results of that. Oh yeah. Very nice, and they have some casualties, which was the goal. We get some more forces into the town, and hopefully we can go from there. Infantry are generally good for just all-around stuff. And mortars, yes, so I'm gonna be the menace with the artillery. Yeah, this town is getting hammered, absolutely hammered. Cars run over, chewed up. And where can I hit them? Right where it hurts to get them. Yeah, so that is an issue, that is an issue. But hopefully this strike should help. For the very least must have been damaging, and now it just gets absolutely chaotic, just absolutely chaotic. Hi Josh, yeah, so I'm doing those every Sunday, and yeah. Tonight we're absolutely wrecking towns. Yeah, this used to be a nice clean town. Not anymore. Wow, shit. Yeah, so stuff is pretty intense, and I think I'm being shelled at the moment. We have a plane going down. Even two of them, so this one goes into a pond, perhaps? No. So close, so close. The second one went right here. And we gotta go back to the capturing bit of it. And we have an issues in the form of a pretty big advancing force, so yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to get them all, be ready here. And have them repel. In the meanwhile, I'll have this tank go right over here and begin the capturing. Those guys should repel whatever issues I'm gonna have here. Yeah, so RTS recommendations, very much this one. I am very much a fan. It isn't very much physics focused, but you do still have a very good sense of an aftermath. As you can see, it wasn't. So basically all scorch marks stay, and buildings can get chewed up very nicely right at the point of impact. So as you can see, like, those holes weren't pre-made. Basically a shader. There is an issue with the building insides, but we'll forgive that. So all those scorch marks stay, all of the vehicle wrecks, so each one you see burning here now is gonna stay. It's gonna become even more of a building graveyard. And yeah, just very nice aftermath. Of course you have Company of Heroes, the first one. Not a fan of the third game at all. Can we give them some infantry perhaps as support? So this, men of war, of course. Very enjoyable. So, Josh, I will say, like, on my previous card, the 2070, the bit it was demanding is the shader for the, for chewing up, and particularly on trees, so I remember when I was reviewing, and I would just zoom in on a chewed up fortress, my card would begin just, the fans would go nuts. I wouldn't have, like, any FPS problems, but the fans would just go spinning like crazy. But overall, when you look from above or when you get close to a scene like this with just many racks, or even in towns, even in wrecked towns, I really haven't had that issue very much. Yeah, those guys are holding up very impressively well. And yeah, now we're gonna be turning this fight around, which is very nice. So I have some units come from this direction. I'll have a bunch more go over here. So those guys were just battling it out heroically. I had like 4 or 5 units here, and yeah, they're gone now, but the enemies are even deader than my units, so overall it was, I think, mostly a win. No, risk, I think. I'm actually gonna risk it. Give those guys some air support. It may be a mistake, but man, they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. Oh yeah, so we do have a big issue here of... oh yeah, so that was... I'm getting them out. I'm getting them out. Wow, yeah. As you can see, it was very, very brutal here. But I do have a new force, I do have more guys coming over here, and hopefully we can get here in the woods and really make them suffer. We'll see. Oh yeah, the planes are definitely going down. I think we got both, and where is this one heading to? Yeah, so sadly no crash in a no plane crash in a town that I saw. Alright, so I'm just gonna be, I think right over here should be good, and hopefully I can really decimate them. Guys, be strong, be strong, be strong. Anyways, screw it. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Let the artillery do its thing, and I'll give them hell pretty much over here. Yeah, so I think most have GTA forward, and yeah. We're probably gonna be winning this round. Thanks, Josh, hugely appreciated. And yeah, the next video is gonna be the Blood Trail review, which is currently in the works. It's kind of a big one, but I began recording the commentary. And yeah, like, quite a way to begin with VR. Thanks again, man, hugely appreciated. And those guys managed to escape, alright. Man, I do love the looks of that shoot-up town. Just absolutely hammered. From pretty much all directions. Just look at that. As I was saying, so you do have those holes appearing at the point of impact where the shell lands. No physics involved, but you do have a very nice shader. And it is true for pretty much everything. The trees, the objects, the buildings. So you get pretty bloody cool aftermath, and as I was mentioning, I mentioned again, every single vehicle rack stays still, and yeah, this game is just absolutely king in terms of aftermath. Not the fanciest features I saw, but some very cool stuff, just very cool stuff. I'm a fan. And here, by the way, we have some hangar chewing it up. So, yeah. As I was saying, different sizes right at the point of impact, and all of them pretty much remain. So after a while, I think some of the fancy kind of things around it are gone, but let's find an older hole, perhaps. Yeah, so as you can see, some of the fancy effects are kind of gone, but every hull does very much remain permanently. The fighting is absolutely fierce, and yeah, round's gonna end any moment now, and here is the aftermath from afar. With every single hull staying, with every single vehicle rack staying as well. Just absolutely glorious stuff. This bit particularly right here is just a vehicle graveyard. Just an absolute vehicle graveyard. Oh, it used to be a town. It used to look kind of like this. To have is this absolutely napalmed mess, and yeah, you can actually have a look at the aftermath. Oh yes, so you know, quite a finisher for this stream. So as I was saying, I am a fan. Absolutely very enjoyable game, in my opinion. Very nice aftermath. Absolutely king in this aspect, and yeah. Always happy to have a reason to revisit, and the new Winds of Change DLC is just one, so yeah. I enjoyed it, hope you as well, and I'll see you all next week. Probably with something gory. We'll see. Next Sunday.